Welcome to Liverpool Sport Update. Before we start the video, please subscribe, like and feel free to comment. Liverpool deal with Nike switches to next phase after FSG move with LeBron James. The basketball superstar has taken a stake in Liverpool's owners FSG. Fenway Sports Group spent a lot of time, energy and resource on making sure they shook on a deal with Nike to become Liverpool's official kit partner. They were willing to go to the High Court in order to extricate them from their previous relationship with New Balance, a legal row that was born from New Balance seeking to activate a clause in their original contract that they claimed would allow them to engage in fresh terms with the Reds provided that they matched competing bids. Nike came in some £15 million per year lower than what New Balance had paid, but the incentivized nature of the deal, where Liverpool would receive 20% royalties from the sale of licensed merchandise, was seen as a deal that New Balance couldn't match owing to Nike's pulling power. It is, after all, the biggest sporting apparel brand on the planet. In the past 12 months, Nike's share price has climbed by more than 50%, 15% more than their closest market rival, Adidas, with the American sporting apparel manufacturer solidifying its place at the top of the tree through the success of a digital innovation strategy that it launched back in 2017. Nike launched their consumer direct offense almost 4 years ago, a strategy designed to allow them to cut out the middleman when reaching consumers, greater enhancing their connectivity with their customers. It is a strategy that has been paying dividends and creating growth in the company despite the biggest healthcare crisis in a century that has wreaked havoc with traditional retail. Towards the end of last year, Nike posted 3 successive quarters of digital growth in excess of 80%, while this year they have seen online sales jump 84% with triple-digit growth in North America and double-digit growth in Europe, Latin America and China. On social media, across the platforms of Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, LA Lakers star James boasts 156.2 million followers. To put that into some kind of context, Liverpool's reach across the same 3 platforms stands at 84 meters, while FSG's other major sporting interest, the Boston Red Sox, comes in at 9 million. Leveraging that kind of global superstardom is a key marketing tactic for FSG and Liverpool, and with ideas of turning Liverpool into a brand all of its own, much like Paris Saint-Germain have done with their Nike deal. Then having someone like James to make sure eyeballs see the product allows for the ceiling to be raised on expectations as to what can be achieved through the incentivized Nike deal. LeBron James ties in with Nike. Football finance expert Kieran Maguire, lecturer at the University of Liverpool and creator of the popular Price of Football podcast, told The Echo. They are trying to bring Liverpool into streetwear, and if Liverpool becomes a streetwear brand or a streetwear logo, tying in with American celebs, which was the whole rationale behind switching from New Balance to Nike, then it is going to work. The guaranteed fee is that much lower, but they have higher commissions, but in order to do that they need to move more units, and that is where the James connection makes the most sense. Having someone who can transcend an individual sport is superb for sales volume. The restructuring at FSG has come about through the £536 million, $750 million investment into the business by Jerry Cardinali's Redbird Capital Partners private equity firm, who have taken around an 11% stake in the FSG operation that also includes the Boston Red Sox, Roush Fenway Racing NASCAR team and regional sports TV network NESN. With James, who held a 2% stake in Liverpool from 2011, now having a say in what the FSG strategy is, the funds that had been mooted as being a potential boost for the expansion of a James-FSG collaboration look set to now be used to try and expand the sporting organizations in the FSG portfolio, potentially adding more European clubs to the business. Cardinali already owns French second-tier side Toulouse through his Redbird FC arm of Redbird Capital Partners. And while the capital raised from such investment will allow for FSG to advance some of their plans during a pandemic, Maguire says that the only thing that will matter on the back of the investment is that it makes a good return. There is certainly a view taken in the US that the Premier League is underpriced, said Maguire. If you compare how much it costs to take a stake in Liverpool compared to the average NBA franchise, this side of the pond looks cheap. The reason that it looks so cheap is that you don't have the same certainty of revenues, and that is why FSG and the Glazers are trying to push to get more of the best of the American model, which is guaranteed revenues, with the best of the European, which is a bit of competitiveness. They will be looking for a return on their investment. The idea that these investors would care about Liverpool Football Club is a myth. It is purely bottom line. That's all for now from Anfield. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment. Thanks for watching.